5, so it's pretty early.
So what we have is Lucy's warm-up will be about 1,200 metres, and then we do 4 100s build, so that's four lengths of pull, but try to get faster and faster. When we go into the main set, when you look at the main set, so we've got 5 150s, that'll probably simulate her first part of her race. In the middle part of her race, she'd try and hold pace, so that's where we've got the 500 metre holding pace, and then towards the end, she'd try and pick it up. So we're trying to simulate what she does in her race.
I used to be able to rep under a minute for 3100s, and now the quickest I ever can rep is like 65s on a good day for like 15 100s. My best ever session ever as a swimmer was like this one session. I remember it was on a Wednesday evening, short course pull, but 3100s on 130, hitting 58, 59, 58, 59. And it's like, now I'm like, how could I ever do that? Like, I can't do it anymore. So. But I couldn't ride a bike or run then, so we have to sacrifice some things. We are doing the Uber pretzel. We, because you're going to be watching and everyone's going to be cheering me. I'm going to try and get the fastest on the segment. I did a ride yesterday or the day before. It was only a 90-minute ride. And I had like over 100 ride-ons. So I was like, oh my God. And then I haven't actually looked, but the day after Nice, I came on Zwift and did like a 90k ride. I wasn't really happy with my swim. I mean, I had my normal swim, I had a lead, but the bike, I wanted to kind of pace myself to the climb, work the descent, and then have something left for the run. But 35 minutes in, I got a penalty, which seemed a bit ridiculous. Like I still don't really know exactly what I did. The only information I got was crossing over. So I was like, what, the white line or into someone else's space? At the top of the climb's the penalty tent. So went in there. It wasn't until I got in there that I found out the penalty was 5 minutes. And when you hear 5 minutes, you're like, that is my race over. I was like, number 2, blue card. And the guy was like, pardon, like, what, faffing about? I was like, I'm already in here, my time has started, but... So I was in there way longer than 5 minutes. I'm a fighter, so I was like, well, I'm not giving up, I'll take my 5 minutes. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I feel like I can cope with anything that happens in the race. I'm gonna win Kona, that's what was going through my head.
This is gonna become one of our weekly rides in the winter. Just try and constantly chip away at our quad.
What?
Yeah. Heat work for Kona. It's all about that now. Life throws difficulties at us all the time. I think the coping mechanism for Lucy is sport. If anything, her mental toughness is one of the things we have to rein in. Obviously, Daniela Ryf is the top female professional athlete the world has probably ever seen. She's got five world titles, I think, or set some sort of record at the weekend. And she's a phenomenal athlete and the phenom of the era. As I say, 3 years ago, we was looking at who's the fastest age grouper, can we beat them? And now it's, wow, I'm actually in the mix with trying to beat Daniela Ryf. So I think she has a hell of a lot of respect for Daniela Ryf, but also Lucy's a competitor, and Lucy went the second fastest time ever in Kona last year, and it was only good enough for second, so it is what it is. Daniela Ryf has got a lot of experience in winning, so it's a competitive edge.
3 hours, 26 minutes. The Quam is definitely going to get smashed today, but Lucy being Lucy, she wants the king of the mountains as well, so watch out, chaps.
It's getting brutal now.
On my shib already.
It's a bit evil that they put this climb at the end,
So
but
must be the
it's all character building.
2k to go.
Come on.
We're on this.
Right, I'll do the last bit with you. Well, just go around this little circle just to make sure. Well done.
That was really brutal. Reese made me do the Uber pretzel to try and get the Queen of the Mountain, which was 128.3 kilometres.
Have you ever had any doubts in racing?
So I had like a few issues leading into Roth last year. I'm not sure whether it was like a hormone imbalance or just something wasn't right. So even leading into the race, I knew I wasn't my normal self. It's the first time I really wanted to drop out, and I kind of was like, if I see Reese on this run, I'm literally going to burst into tears and be like, I need to stop. It's kind of made every other race so much easier. And I remember going to Kona last year and getting on that run and literally smiling because I was like, I know I'm going to finish. I just was 100% not myself, and it was quite scary because I was like, who is this person?
The last time I saw her really sort of not sure if she wants to do sport was probably after the 2012 Olympics. But from that moment till now, she's just been super motivated. And
Daniela has been obviously in the sport longer than I have, so she's got more experience. She's a very well-rounded athlete. There's areas where I feel I can get a slight advantage, but she's very, very robust athlete as well. She seems to be strong a lot. She's had very little injuries, so yeah, I think she's someone who knows how to race as well. I've put her on the back foot twice in Kona, and she still managed to win. So yeah, she's definitely experienced. She's physically strong. She's definitely mentally strong. So she's a hard athlete to beat, but I still believe I can do it. If I've won Kona by the time I'm 30, then I'll be happy. Time for massage.
Apparently it's someone's birthday soon.
It's my birthday on Sunday.
Birthday on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to be 26.
Ooh, ancient.
26, yeah. I don't know what's more painful, this or the bite session I just did. 4 weeks tomorrow out from Kona, so not long now. I've got 2 weeks and this weekend to keep on pushing, and then it's like the magical taper time. Just the alarm goes off in the morning, I'm like straight out of bed. I'm like, I haven't got many early mornings left. 72 thumbs up. Not bad for an hour run. Oh, I want to win it so bad. I think coming second the last 2 years now, it's just been like, oh, so close. And every year I've improved and still haven't quite got the top spot. So yeah, I definitely really want it. And yeah, I can only give it everything I got. So I don't know, I'm going to do that.